So I made this video that came a few days ago about Kara and Bridget Bardot, and it's amazing how many thumbs down came on that, how many insecure people there are out there. So I had to make this video. This wasn't a planned video, but it's so important because a lot of people just aren't getting the message. First of all, I want to give you guys a heads up. I can tell who's doing a thumbs down. It's not a secret. Nowadays, with the technology out there, there's no more anonymity. People can tell who you are. They know your names, they know where you live, they know everything. You know how road rage is? It's getting to be like that with the internet nowadays, so be careful with what you say to people. And this is interesting, because I want to learn about the demographics of the people that are doing this, because it tells me a lot about who's out there and how they feel. And the algorithms out there are getting so intelligent, but they watch your whole social media history for the last few years, and it can tell after your patterns what your relationship's like, if you're seeing other people. It's amazing the things that they can tell. So anyway, I wanted to know who is doing this. 28 of them were women 50 and over. 19 were women 40 to 50. 8 of them were men 45 and over. 4 of them were in their 20s and 30s, but they were religious extremists. 5 are the same haters that have been around forever. So it boils down to this. They're unhappy with their relationship, or they're unhappy with what they see in the mirror. And when you get middle age, people think, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just hangry because I hate those younger, good-looking people. And yeah, when you're in your 20s and 30s, you can party and do anything you want and get away with it. But when you hit 50, there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. It's downhill from there. I'm screwed. I hate everybody. And you take it out on people like me, who are just trying to help you and show you what to do. And no, you cannot turn a person who's all wrinkled up and shriveled up and fat and obese and lost their hair back into a supermodel. You can't do that, but you can minimize the damage and you can reverse things to a good degree. And that's what I'm here to do, is help you. And if I don't show you the proof of what it looks like when you eat this way and live this way, that's what we do. We show you pictures of ourselves, our bodies. Plastic surgery does not give you a body like this. This is a lifestyle. This is a way of eating. So, okay, so then there's these people that say, well, it's genetics. You guys are lucky. No, we're not. Matter of fact, I was born with a weak immune system. I almost died 3 times. I was so bad. I was worse than most people. I was bleeding when I went to the bathroom. My lungs were so filled with fluid that I was choking to death. When I talked, I whistled. When I was a kid, I was on allergy shots. I had asthma, allergies. I could barely breathe. Glasses thicker than the windshield of a car, which I don't need anymore. No, I did not get laser surgery. It took me 30 years to figure out how to stop being sick and unhealthy. Kara figured it out 30 years before I did. She's been doing this for 30 years. And so she is the result of people that learn at a younger age what. So I need to show the world, this is what you could look like. As far as her, it's genetic. No, there are people in her family that you could not even tell they're related to her. It's not genetics. It is taking care of yourself. And yes, you can reverse it. Here's some pictures of what I looked like 12 years ago. I was terrible. I was horrible. I looked 20 years older. And no, it's not plastic surgery that got us like this. You know what? The interesting thing is, I still kind of eat the same way I did back then, but the difference is several things. One, Kara's in my life. I feel better about myself. I like life more. We're sexier, more fun. We're having a good time. I found a partner that makes me feel good. Feeling good, being positive about life is just as important as what you eat. And that's so important, because the people that are going thumbs down on videos are negative. They're taking it on, they're putting negative energy in the world, and it comes back to them. You have to change your attitude. It is so important. Now, these people, hopefully these people will change their life and find happiness in their life instead of taking out their bitterness on other people, because that's bad energy. That is not cool. That's what Kara and I are here to do, to inspire you, to show you how to improve yourself. Now, as far as the people who say, but it's so superficial, you just keep showing sexy pictures and you're so superficial and comparing them to sexy women and stuff like that, they just don't get the point. The point in my video is, if you take care of yourself, This is how you look, and I need to prove it. And as far as putting value into the outside versus I need to love what's on the inside. Yes, of course you need to love what's on the inside. But, and here's the important point, people who see a separation between the outside and the inside. The outside isn't important, the inside is important. Only value and love what's on the inside, not what's on the outside. That's just surfacey stuff. That comes and goes. That is just superficial. No, it's not. And this is the important point. That's why I wrote the book, Heal Your Face. Actually, it is one of the most important tools you could have. Matter of fact, your outside, your face, your body, the way you look, learning to look at that and see what it has to tell you could save your life. And that's why I wrote the book. And the Chinese have known this for 3,000 years. The outside is a reflection of the inside. If you are eating crap, yeah, it's going to show on the outside. But not just that. How do you feel about your life? If you're feeling crappy on the inside about your life, about yourself, about your relationship, it's going to show on the outside just as much. So it's not just drinking and smoking and eating, it's how you feel about yourself. Now, there's different organs that are affected different ways. And your face, a good Chinese doctor, physician, back in the days when the emperor was ruling, his physician, if he couldn't heal, he was beheaded. So he needed to learn really fast how to look at somebody and tell what's wrong with them. And they had thousands of years of practice in this. And I've gotten pretty good at it. I can tell within seconds what's wrong with somebody, what they're doing, what kind of lifestyle, what kind of food, what their relationship, just by looking at their face for about 2 seconds. It is so amazing what your face and your body tells you about you. Now, don't ask me. I'm not a doctor. I do not like babysitting people. I am here to educate people to learn to do this on their own. That's why I wrote the book. Learn to do it on yourself. My job is to teach you to look in the mirror and see very quickly by looking at yourself and say, I need to work on my liver, I need to work on my kidneys, I need to work on my digestive system, I need to work on this. Now, it's not just a matter of liver, kidneys, digestive system, because those are affected by different things in your life. For example, your relationship. People who have things underneath their eyes, bags under their eyes, or wrinkles on their eyes, that's kidneys. Now, yeah, you can mess up your kidneys by eating a lot of sugar and protein and bread and pasta and stuff like that. Or you could have a relationship that's making you cry a lot. That's your kidneys. Now let's say you have crow's feet or frown lines. That's liver. Comes from being angry all the time, being frustrated, hating things. That's a whole different emotion. Then there is the nasolabial folds. These lines right here, that's the colon, ascending, transverse, and descending colon. It starts showing up right here if you start having issues down there. Food is a big part of it. But why do you eat the food that you do? Everybody knows pizza is not good for you, and bread and donuts, but why do people eat this? Why do they eat that more than other foods? Because it makes them feel good, because it gives them an instant feel good, instant gratification, a quick rush. And that is, food is it's their drug. It's what they reach for when they want to feel good, when their mate does not make them feel good, or society doesn't make them feel good, or people are making them feel good on social media. They turn to comfort food. They turn to sugar. They turn to bread, all the carbs and the starches. For those of you who say, well, I'm healthy, I don't do any of that. Every person I've ever gone to, every house I've ever gone to, some people piss me off so much, I said, fine, I'm coming to your house. And I went in their kitchen, and I looked in their fridge, and I looked in their closet, and sure enough, every single one of them had either bread or pasta or cheese, even if it was soy cheese. That clogs you up. That's glue. That is not food. It's not found in nature. Crackers, any kind of refined food, wheat, anything that's baked in an oven, anything that's cooked. Cooking breaks down fiber into simple sugars. That is not raw plant fiber. Your probiotics, 70% of your immune system in your gut. Its main food supply is raw plant fiber. When you cook it, you're breaking it down into simple sugars, gives you energy in your stomach. You feel good, but the probiotic is starving your immune system, takes a dump. It's all connected. Every single person that's ever said they were healthy, fruitarians, fruit juice, whole fruit is okay, blending juice is okay because you need the fiber, but fruit juice, everybody's into sugar. Everybody, even raw food is, vegan doesn't mean healthy. Bread, pasta, sugar, soy cheese is not food. That's not found in nature, and that's not healthy. Vegan does not necessarily mean healthy. Raw vegan, there are people out there, all they do is go for the sugar stuff. They go for the fruit pies, fruit juice, the fruit smoothies. That's concentrated sugar. Sugar cross-links the proteins in your skin. That ages you, causes wrinkles. So they're eating, according to their idea, good, but yet they're getting wrinkles and getting old, and they're wondering why. It is connected. Everything is connected. It's all connected. That is the number one thing that people do that hurts them in the long run. They go for the instant gratification. Sugar's the biggest. Sugar's more addictive than cocaine. The raw foodists and the vegans, it's mainly all sugar. Now the problem is high sugar depletes stomach acid, produces a lot of insulin. Insulin's the enemy of HGH, so it ages you faster. That's why a lot of people who are strictly fruitarians or sugar people, carbaholics, they age faster. They lose their hair, their teeth start, well, that's because the acid's in their mouth, but the point is, it ages. So that's one thing. Now, Kara, for example, she doesn't like sugar. She doesn't like sweet things. She eats bitter things. She loves greens and she loves bitter stuff. Now, if you were in nature, most of what you would find, if you were forced to eat in nature, would be bitter stuff. And there's a reason for that. Bitter does a number of things. One is it increases your stomach acid, so it makes digestion increase, so you absorb the nutrients better. Two is it cleans your liver. Your liver is what cleans your body, and it produces hormones and regulates your hormones. A lot of your hormones are produced in the liver, and the liver regulates it. So if your liver's not clean, you're going to have issues, and if your stomach. So the point is, Kara's been doing a lot of bitter stuff, a lot of greens, and she doesn't do sugar. Most people who claim they're healthy do the opposite. They do a lot of sweet stuff, but they don't do a lot of greens, they don't do a lot of bitter things. Monkeys in the wild. Monkeys know to eat half greens, half fruit. Nothing wrong with fruit. I will say this again, there's nothing wrong with fruit if you eat it whole or if you blend it, because you need the fiber. And you don't cook the fiber, you put it raw. You put it in a blender or you chew it. Most people are too lazy to chew, fine, and put it in a blender. But the point is, you need raw plant fiber and you need a lot of bitter stuff and less sweet things. So if you don't want to age, if you don't like what you see in the mirror, and you're angry at Kara for looking the way that she does, and you're making us feel bad by going thumbs down on it, take a lesson from it. Stop feeling like a victim. Stop feeling like we're lucky, we're genetically, no, we're not. I was actually worse than most people. We're here to show you what's possible if you start doing the right things in life. If you have the strength to actually be really, really healthy, it starts showing on the outside. Your face changes, your body changes. And by the way, yeah, wrinkling is part of aging. It's inevitable. You're going to get a little bit more as you age. I don't care about wrinkles. Kara doesn't care about wrinkles. We're not talking about perfectly smooth skin. What we're talking about is a thin, toned, fit body until the day you die. There's no excuse for not having one. Wrinkles, I can still love somebody who's wrinkled. That's not the issue. The issue is having a healthy, fit, toned body, having energy and hormones until the day you die, and being in a good mood and being positive about life. That comes naturally when you do things the way nature intended. And that is so important. If you're miserable, if you're unhappy, nobody's going to want to be with you. And that's going to make you even more unhappy. Don't take it out on people like us. We're just going to block you and delete you from our life. What you need to learn is how to be nice and enjoy life. Enjoy yourself so people start coming to you, welcoming you into their life, and then you're going to have a good life. But it starts with you. You're not going to get it from out there. You're not going to get it from something given to you. You have to do some hard work on your own. You got to learn to say no to the things that you're addicted to and start improving your life. Start working out. Start exercising. Start flushing out the toxins in your body, the toxic people in your body, the negative thoughts. Stop being mean to people. Stop complaining. Stop whining. That's negative energy. And yeah, there's a lot of things out there to whine about. I choose not to focus on them. If you do, you're going to attract more things to complain about and whine about. That's negative energy. You're attracting more of it. So start looking for things to be positive about. Positive attracts more positive. That's the purpose of the videos that I'm doing, is to show people what's possible, to inspire them, to show them how sexy your life can be when you're over 50. That's the point. I'm not trying to say, haha, look at us. I'm trying to say, this could be you. You could be doing this. You could have... I'm surprised. This is sometimes I feel like just, okay, Kara, let's just you and me take off. Forget, these people they're beyond help. Let's just go have a happy life. And we're giving this information out to people because there are some people who seriously want to improve their lives. Those people follow us. Those of you who are just going to be miserable and bitter and look for excuses and you're not going to change, please don't follow us. My channel is only for people who are open-minded and willing to try new things and want to improve themselves. Those who just want to sit there and complain, go somewhere else, because I'm gonna get rid of some of these people. This pisses me off. We want happy energy. We put it out there and that creates more happy energy. Bitter, unhappy people, you got two choices. Continue aging, which is going to attract more things to complain about and be miserable about, and nobody's going to want to be with you. Or learn to like what you see in the mirror, learn to attract good, positive things in your life, and we show you how to do all of that. Not just, these people that just want recipe videos. We're not just about recipe videos. We are about having the money to do what you want to do, having the relationship joy, having the butterflies of a beautiful relationship your whole life, not letting it slowly die off. People, all they want is recipe videos, but they don't want to hear about relationships, but they're unhappy and they're miserable and they wonder why. Because there's more to life than just what you put in your mouth. And the reason these people want recipe videos is because that's a drug to them. It's like a quick fix. Just give me something to feel good, but I don't want to deal with the problems in my life. Well, we're forcing you to deal with those problems. Anyway, so that's what we're about. We're trying to give you the whole picture of health. Health is not just what you put in your mouth. Health is liking what you see in the mirror, and we're showing you how to get that, and we're showing you proof that it works, and how to be successful in life. This is not materialistic, surfacey stuff. This is stuff people need to be complete and whole in life. In the modern world, if you want a house, if you want a car, if you want to have your bills paid, if you want to be free to travel the world, if you want to have the freedom to live your life and to like what you see in the mirror and have a great, sexy relationship, loving and all of that, then you need the whole picture, and that's what we're here to give you. So don't be upset if we're going to show you the things that you are uncomfortable with, because that's our job. I suggest you start with the book Heal Your Face, because your face tells you so many things. There's 32 teeth and you have 32 vertebrae. That's not a coincidence. It's connected. There are nerves that run from your teeth to all your different body parts. If one of your teeth starts rotting, what's it connected to? Your liver, your kidney, your colon? There's a reason that tooth is rotting, but not the one next to it. It's not just the sugar that you're eating. Okay, then you got to look at it. Well, why is my kidney going out? Why is my liver not going? Is it because I'm angry? Is it because I'm having relationship issues? It's not just what you eat. Everything in your life affects every different part of your body in different ways, which ends up showing on your face, and no plastic surgery is going to really hide that. You're going to look weird if you try to hide it. There's a difference between somebody who naturally looks good and somebody who's trying to fake it by stretching and puffing. Your face and your body is the best tool for telling you what's wrong with you and what to do about it. So get the book, Heal Your Face. It tells you how to look in the mirror and realize what your issues are that you need to deal with. This has been perfected for 3,000 years or longer. The Chinese have known this forever. What's on the outside is directly connected with what's on the inside. It's not superficial. It is the best tool you have to realize what's going on inside. And inside is not just organs and food. It's your life, your thoughts, your emotions affect you physically, inside and out. And that needs to be addressed. We're trying to teach you how to learn this on your own. So if anything happens, you can analyze your face in the mirror and see, I can see that today I've got an issue with blah, blah, blah. And that's why I'm eating these foods and not these ones. But I need to do this and I need to do that. Learn to do that. And maybe your life will improve, and maybe you won't be so bitter and negative about other people and their sexy videos, because that's supposed to be what life is about, is the sensuality, being excited about life, and just being turned on by life itself. Staying young at heart. If you're young at heart, it starts showing on the outside. No excuses. I don't take excuses. I show you how to get out of the rut you're in. That's what we're about. I had to make this video. See you in the next one.